Hello everyone. So today we're going to take the atomic structure quiz to tell you all about atoms and how they work. So the first question is, what particle has a positive charge? A proton, B electron, C neutron, or D photon? Well, the answer is proton. The proton is the neutron, is the positively charged inside the nucleus, and it is the one that is supporting the electron orbiting around it. So basically, you can say it's a major part inside the nucleus along with the neutron, but that is another thing. Question number 2 is, which particle is found in the nucleus of an atom? A electron, B neutron, C photon, or D all of the above? Well, the answer is neutron. Option B. Neutron is as I told you before, neutron is also present inside the nucleus along with the proton, and it has no charge, thus allowing it to bond with the proton and also keeping the electron inside the orbit and thus providing its stability. Question number 3 is, what is the charge of an electron? A positive, B negative, C neutral, or D variable? Well, that should have been easy. The answer is option B, negative. Electron is the orbiting around the outside of the atom, and it is always inside the orbit due to angular momentum that is working on even small scales. It is all a major part and determines if it's an ion or not. Question number 4 is, which of the following determines the atomic number of an element? A. Number of neutrons, B. Number of protons, C. Number of electrons, or D. Mass number? Well, the answer is B. Number of protons. The number of protons determines the atomic number of an element because it determines what the mass of the nucleus is, and thus determining the actual atomic number of the whole atom. And because the proton also allows it to bond with others. Question number 5 is, what is the mass of a neutron compared to a proton? A. Less than a proton, B. Equal to a proton, C. More than a proton, or D. Not defined? Well, the answer is B, equal to a proton. The proton and a neutron have to be the same mass, because if they are not, then one will be heavier than the other, and the atom will not be actually stable, and thus it will lose more neutrons. And the same thing is correct for the vice versa. Question number 6 is, which of the following particles has no charge? Option A, proton, option B, electron, option C, neutron, or option D, all of the above? Well, the answer is option C, neutron. As I told you before, neutrons have no charge, so that they can bond with protons together in the nucleus and also maintain the electron's orbit, thus keeping the atom together. This was the problem before the neutron, and people could not figure out why the atom was an atom. Question number 7 is, what is the maximum number of electrons in the second shell of an atom? Option A 2, 3, option B 5, option C 18, and option D 32. Well, the correct answer is option B 8. The number of electrons inside a level can be determined by the formula 2n squared, where n is the energy level. For example, if an energy level is 2, then its answer will be 2 to the 4, and into 2, that means 8. Question number 8. Which of the following statements is true about isotopes? Option A, they have the same number of protons. Option B, they have the same mass number. Option C, they have different chemical properties. And option D, they are all radioactive. Our answer is option A. They have the same number of protons. Isotopes are the things that have the same number of that is the same atomic number, but their chemical compositions are different. Although they have the same number of protons. Question number 9. What is the term for the arrangement of electrons in an atom? Option A, electron configuration. Option B, atomic structure. Option C, quantum mechanics. Option D, nuclear arrangement. Well, the answer is option A, electron configuration. This is very basic and you should know this to actually get a upper hand in atomic structure. Question number 10. Which part of the atom contains the most mass? Option A, electron cloud. Option B, nucleus. Option C, valence shell. And option D, none of the above. Well, the answer is nucleus. This should be pretty obvious because the protons and neutrons, the positive and no charge particles, are maintained in the nucleus only, and the electron is orbiting. So that basically makes the nucleus the center. Thanks for watching.